Welcome back to OneStopTutorials.com. Alibaba back from sunny Thailand. How is the world out there? We're doing great over here. Everything is a-okay, and in this tutorial we're going to get into Sean Connery, Mr. Bond. Okay, Mr. Bond here is going to help us out with his wrinkles, and over the next few tutorials we're going to be working out techniques and ways of reducing wrinkles, lightening out wrinkles, and removing wrinkles. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to get straight into it. First thing you want to do is you want to duplicate the layer. Simply left click on the layer, drag it down to the new layer icon. That's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it actually was I wanted to show you how to do it actually is hold down Control or Command on your keyboard and hit the letter J. Okay, so that's Command J on a Mac, Control J on a PC, and that will make you a new layer as well. So what we want to do is I'm going to zoom into Sean's head by holding down Alt or Option on my keyboard using my middle scroll mouse, and I'm just going to scroll into his face. There we go. He's got some great character, Sean has. So what I want to do is I want to lighten up some of these wrinkles. Now wrinkles tend to, the older someone gets, the deeper the wrinkles get. So we can do in some circumstances, sometimes we don't actually need to delete the wrinkles. All we need to do is lighten them up and it tones them down straight away. But what we're going to do in this tutorial is we're going to do a couple of techniques. Okay, it's going to be one technique, but it's going to be doing it two different ways. It's going to be in like a two-stage process. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, grab my stamp tool, simply click on this button, or the shortcut is S on your keyboard. I want to make sure I've got a blend mode of lighten, because what we want to do is we want to lighten up the darker areas. I want to keep a real low opacity on this, something in the 20 regions, something like that's good. Okay, and that's about fine. Soft edge brush, I'm going to use the bracket keys on my keyboard to bring down my brush size. Okay, and all we simply want to do is sample out a bit of color, sample out a bit of texture from the skin by holding down Alt or Option. You just simply hold that down, you notice the cursor change, left click, that means you sampled from that area, and it now means you can bring it into the new area. Okay, so that's all we're going to do. We're going to sample and paint in that selection into the new area. Okay, just trying to tone down these wrinkles, try not to make them so aggressive. You know, we're going to go over a few different ways on how to make this just not look so deep. I was actually trying to find a hill tribe woman to do this on, but just couldn't find the right image for this. Would have been pretty funky having a hill tribe, a long neck up there and reducing the wrinkles. So I'm just going to keep coming through, and it's, you know, using, this is great, this is using the blend mode of lighten. This will allow us to, you know, just lighten up those dark pixels by still using the clone stamp tool. Okay, I'm just going to have to do this a bit faster than I normally would do, just so I can come in and just actually show you how to do it. Okay, you're going to have a lot more time than me. I'm going to come around a bit around his eyes there. That's looking good. Don't worry if you think you're going overdoing it, you know, like all the techniques that we've been doing so far. We can actually just come in and we can play with the opacity. This is actually going to be a two-stage process, meaning that we're going to do it this way, and then we're going to come in with the healing stamp tool and just bring back some of that texture, bring back some of that skin. Okay, so this is starting to look good. Let's work on this one here, this main one here. Let's bring this down. As you can see, it's starting to lighten it up. Great tool. I really like this clone stamp with the blending mode of soft light. We can really have some fun with this picture. Let's just bring down a bit over here, a bit on his nostril, a bit on his nose. Okay, so let's say, because I haven't got much time, so let's say for this tutorial, so far so good. Well, we've managed to dig out these actual, let's just get that one, let's just get it a bit lighter. We've managed to dig out these actual wrinkles. Okay, so let me give you a before after. Okay, so we've really managed to get into this area, really started to clean up around the eye here, before, after, just lightening up those wrinkles, you know, and making it look a bit more real. If you wanted to have the effect of actually making Sean Connery look like he was 20 again, you know, then you need to go through, you need to maybe move up the opacity, and you need to come through and actually remove these wrinkles. That's not actually what we're trying to do here. If you find that you've gone too wild with it, come into the opacity, bring back some of the opacity, and that will actually bring back some of the actual wrinkles around the face. This is a before and after, subtle difference. Like I say, bring the opacity back up if you want to, you know, keep that look that you've been working in. So in the next tutorial, what we're going to do is we're going to come in, and we're actually going to come in with the healing brush, and we're going to start removing, well, not removing, start adding some of this texture back, and then we're going to come in and we're going to blend these two together to make it start to look a bit more fun. Take it easy, guys and girls. Catch you at the next one-stop tutorials. Any problems, any questions, please let me know. Subscribe to YouTube, check out my website, and I shall catch you guys and girls very soon. Take it easy, everyone.